This video is going to show you how to subtract mixed numbers. The cool thing about subtracting is that it is the exact same process as addition. The only difference is that you subtract instead of add. Just like with adding, the first thing that you want to do is rewrite your fractions vertically, larger number on top. Because 7 is larger than 2, that goes on top. After you've written your problem vertically, you want to find the common denominator. So I'm going to have to think about that, and I'm going to count by 5s and then by 4s. So 5, 10, 15, 20. And if you know your multiplication facts, you already know that 4 does not go into 5, 10, or 15, but it will go into 20. So that's what I'm going to use as my common denominator. Once you have found your common denominator, you have to change the numerators. Remember, you cannot just rewrite the numerator. You have to change the numerator by the same factor as the denominator. So to change the 5, I had to multiply by 4. So I have to multiply the numerator by 4. 4 times 4 is 16. Down here, to get from 4 to 20, I had to multiply by 5. So I'm going to multiply the 1 by 5 as well to get 5. And don't forget that when you are changing to find a common denominator, the whole numbers never change. So make sure that you just bring those over like they were with the original fractions. The next step that we have to think about is subtracting the numerators. So I'm going to take 16 and subtract 5. And that gives me 11. Now I want to keep the denominators. So because my denominator was 20, it is going to stay the same down in the answer. Next, you subtract the whole numbers. 7 minus 2 gives me 5. Looking at this fraction, my fraction is not improper, so I don't have to change to a mixed number. And 11/20 is actually simplified, so I do not have to complete step number 5. My final answer is 5 and 11/20.